revealed her face in darkness, like a secret wrapped in linen. Laban sold his older daughter to the morning she was given. She walked beneath the canopy, the wrong name on the air. The man who'd worked 7 years for love didn't know she was there. And when the veil lifted with the breaking of the dawn, Jacob's face became the coldest when she'd ever known. Not rage, not violence, something quieter and worse. The look of man gave something he received instead of her. 7 years of labor and his eyes still wouldn't stay. Looked through Leah like a window at the one who got away. She learned the way to tolerance, the loneliness are near. The coolest kind of closeness when the man you love won't see you clear.
God saw Leah, Jacob never did. She built a nation from a love that never lived. Every son of prayer she prayed into the silent air. Hands that kept on reaching for a man who wasn't there. Weak eyes, that's what they called her. Tender, dim and wrong, but the eyes that wept along, they saw the furthest all along.
She named the first one Reuben. God has seen my affliction. Pressed the name into his skin like a desperate benediction. Surely now my husband, surely now the hope still burns. She laid another prayer down every time he never turned. Simeon came second, God has heard that I'm in love. She was keeping score with heaven since the earth and not enough. Levi, now my husband will be joining me at last. 3 sons deep in sorrow, still forgiving Jacob's past. 3 names, 3 unanswered prayers, 3 stones laid in a row. A woman building altars to a man who wouldn't show. Rachel watched from Jacob's arms across the candlelight, while Leah built a nation in the ruins of the night.
God saw Leah, Jacob never did. She built a nation from a love that never lived. Every son of prayer she prayed into the silent air. Hands that kept on reaching for a man who wasn't there. Weak eyes, that's what they called her. Tender, dim and wrong, but the eyes that wept the longest saw the furthest all along.
Then the fourth son came, and something in her broke. Not the breaking of despair, the breaking open of a yoke. She didn't name him after Jacob, didn't name him after pain. She named him Judah and never asked again. Something shifted in the sorrow like a key inside a lock. She stopped petitioning the man and turned back to the rock. The hands that reached for Jacob opened up and toward the sky. She buried 3 requesting sons and finally asked why. God had seen her from the beginning, from before the veil, before the canopy, before Leah's dark betrayal. The unloved, almost chosen, not despite the pain she carried, but because the one who weeps the most knows what it means to tarry. Rachel died in travail on the road to Bethlehem, beloved, beautiful, and buried at the journey's end. But Jacob weathered ancient, standing at the edge of breath, made one final declaration in the architecture of his death. Bury me in my below where Abraham was laid, where Isaac and Rebekah sleep inside the cave of shade. Where Leah, there I bury Leah, Jacob's own lips said it plain. The man who never chose her, chose to lie beside her in the rain. And life he gave her tolerance, and death he gave his side. The unloved wife became the one who held him when he died, and the son she named his praise. The one born after all the tears became the tribe that held the throne across 1,000 years. From Judah came the scepter, from the scepter came the king. From the womb of the unwanted came the Lord of everything. Rachel had his eyes, but Leah had his bones. The Messiah didn't come through beauty, he came through the one alone. God saw Leah, Jacob finally did. Too late for living, but he laid down where she lived. Every son of prayer one day came to the King of Kings, the unloved mother of the lion. The sorrow heaven sings. Weak eyes, that's what they called her. Tender, dim and wrong, but the eyes that wept the longest carried heaven all along. She never stopped reaching.
God never stopped seeing.
Jacob chose Rachel in the light. He chose Leah in the dark. The Messiah chose her before either of them existed.